Last month, I went to Coachella and I still think about it to this day. Not because it was just a fun weekend, but because it genuinely made me stop and reflect on how much my mindset has changed. There was a time in my life when I would have looked at something like that and thought, that is a distraction. That is a waste of time. I should be working. I used to pride myself on being the person who stayed locked in, head down, always hustling. So the fact that I am still thinking about that experience says a lot because it reminded me that life is supposed to be lived too, not just worked through. For a long time, I was so closed off to experiences. I was so anti going out, anti balance, anti anything that did not look like hustle. In my head, the only way to get ahead was to keep my head down and work nonstop. I thought discipline meant saying no to everything. I thought being serious meant cutting off parts of life that did not directly make money or move me forward. And for a season, that mindset did help me. It made me focused, it made me ambitious. But over time, it also made me smaller. It made life feel narrow. And if I am being real, it started making the 9 to 5 feel even more unfulfilling because my whole identity was becoming tied to work that I already knew was not my final destination. Going to Coachella made me realize something really simple but really important. There is more to life than just working, and I do not mean that in a lazy way. I still believe in hustling. I still believe in building. I still believe if you want more, you have to work for it. But I do not believe you should become a slave to a life you are supposedly trying to escape. When I look back on the last 5 years of my life, I barely remember the random work days, the late nights, the endless routine. What I remember are the moments I felt alive, the people, the energy, the trips, the risks, the memories. That is what stays with you. That is what makes life feel real. And it reminded me that leaving the 9 to 5 is not just about money. It is about freedom. It is about building a life that actually belongs to you. So if you are in that season right now where all you do is work, I get it. Keep the hustle, keep the ambition, keep building your way out. But do not let your job become your whole world. Your 9 to 5 is a tool, not your identity. It is not the center of your life. The whole point of working so hard is to create a life you can actually live, enjoy, and remember. So chase your goals, but do not forget to live while you are doing it. Because one day, you are not going to remember every task you finished. You are going to remember whether you actually let yourself experience your life.